Above in the Zion. Above, he says as follows. Birchas Ava Rabba, Ava Saigam, based on the Tunas Chois. Some say Ava Saigam, some say Ava Saigam.
How come he doesn't write Ava Nusach first?
Huh?
How come he doesn't write Ava Nusach first?
Harehi Pateres Meguvara Birchas Atayra.
Oh, you said this last time,
Yeah, if someone, no, we didn't want to innovate it.
yeah.
If someone didn't say Birchas Atayra, for whatever reason, and he says the bracha before Krishma, which is different than Schois, there's a Abba Rabba, Abba Saigum. I think Hasidus talks a lot about the difference of Abba Saba and Abba Saigum, but he doesn't make a show with that. But being that in this tefillah before Krishma, you have over there the idea of Birchas Atayra, because we say over there, we're saying B'libeinu Lilmed L'lamed Lishma L'aseh, you know. So Harei Zu Pateres Meguvara Birchas Atayra. So if somebody said this and he didn't say Birchas Atayra, so he's yoitzer with this. For providing, however, he's going to bring a machaiket. Providing, however, Im Lamad Acha Kishma Utfila Miyad. Providing that he learned some Torah after davening.
Right after that.
She'oz demos nearest bracha l'shem esek haTorah. Demos you can connect the bracha. Officially, it's not a birchas haTorah, but if he learned afterwards, so then you could connect it with the birchas haTorah. Kamoi with Krishma, just like you connect this bracha to Krishma. So these are really birchas Krishma. So just like you connect it to Krishma, and this bracha has in it also birchas haTorah, so you can connect it also to birchas haTorah. And if he'll do it this way, so he said the Birchas HaTorah, but maybe he doesn't have to say anymore. Now, Afila Hifsek v'Omad v'Chaza v'Limudei. He's saying even if he afterwards he left. Another he said Abba Shalom, and
he said it,
and he learned right afterwards.
Then he went home for
breakfast.
Then
he went home for breakfast, whatever it is. Right. So he's saying that he wouldn't have to say Birchas HaTorah when he comes back to learn. Al derech she'is baya v'Birchas HaTorah, just like the Birchas HaTorah. If he davened in the morning, and later he then went to business, and then later he comes home and he sits and learns his limud. So over there, the din is that the bracha helps, which we'll see in the next one. In Zion, he's going to talk about this. Avolim einu leimed miyad achat tefillah. But if he doesn't learn after davening, then later, an hour later, he's going to sit and learn. So he doesn't have the inyan of Birchas HaTorah.
There's no connection between.
Being that he doesn't have the inyan of Birchas HaTorah, he has it for Krishma, but not for Limud HaTorah. So he has to make the bracha again. V'yesh Shaiman, and some say there's another opinion. She'ein tzarich levarach. Elohim kein lekara Krishma miyad acher avos rabba or avos oilam. Avo im kara miyad achereho daya bekach. So with the Krishma is like Talmud Torah, and b'meila upateres lima shakol hayom al derech she'is baya b'birchas haTorah. So we have two opinions. One opinion is that if he didn't learn right away, it doesn't help for Talmud Torah later in the day. And another opinion is that it does help. So therefore he says as follows. V'yesh lochash l'divrei shneim. You should be concerned about both opinions. V'lizoher l'vara birchas haTorah kaidem atfilah. Number one, don't rely on any tatum, any substitutes. Make a bracha birchas haTorah. If you make a bracha birchas haTorah, maybe that helps for the whole day. V'loi lismach al avad rabbi, not to rely on this substitute idea. Im lo yilmad miyad achar tefillah kisvara arishonim. Like because the first svara says that if you don't learn right away, so this doesn't help you for a whole day. V'gam shalai levara birchas haTorah alma sheyilmad achar kach kisvara achrayna. Because the svara achrayna was that it doesn't help for what you learn if you didn't learn right away. So now we were talking before about the substitute, about avasayim, how it's working as a substitute. Now he says, Zion. I don't know if we'll feel the whole thing today, but let's start it. Now we're talking about birchas haTorah
in the morning.
The actual bracha birchas haTorah. Yeshem, as some say, she'ein tzarach lilmud miyad achareha. You don't have to learn right away after. Doesn't just say the bracha. Ella, apapi shemafsik ben bracha ulimudai. Dina says it's not a problem because dina ki'ila hifsik be'emtzu limudai. In other words, if a person did say birchas haTorah and he was learning, and then later he had to go out to do his business, does he have to make again the bracha? No. Ve'al derech she'yizbayeh ve'einoi doima birchas hamazon u'birchas hanenin. L'chayda, if Moshe, a person made a bracha on an apple and he didn't eat the apple, and an hour later he eats the apple, he'd have to make a bracha again. She'im hifsik ben bracha l'scholas asiyah she'aleha that on this is he made the bracha. So Admo sorach so levarach. Why? Why is it not diamond? L'fi shekiven she'im b'ratza shloi l'asaysa adra acher shor her shoes biyodai. You know, you don't l'ficha kishemafsik ben bracha l'asiyah nira she'ein oisa bracha chazeres al oisa asiyah. You made a bracha to make a butter pure eighth. So what was that for? That was to eat the apple. If you didn't eat the apple,
means you weren't making it on the apple.
Avo Talmud Torah, but Talmud Torah is different. Why? Shechayev lasik but Talmud. You mechuy to learn Torah a whole day. B'mel kishemafsik ben bracha l'limudai v'choshev hefsik ma'acha sheba'ois zman shemafsik is also mechuy l'limud. If you didn't eat the apple, so maybe the bracha was like about Torah. What's it? But over here you make a bracha to learn Torah. So even if you didn't learn Torah, and there's some that disagree. In other words, that if you didn't learn right away, so just like we said before by Abba Rabba, we said that it doesn't help, and later when you learn you have to make a bracha. So some disagree also by birchas haTorah. Where is it? V'nochan
lochash l'levzeim.
V'nochan lochash l'devreim v'lizoher shaloi lahafsik beineim kal k'may b'shar mitzvahs. Just like by other mitzvahs we just said before, you have to have the bracha on the ma'aser, because otherwise we said before the svara that it has no connection to the bracha. V'chein nagu, and there, I don't know if it should be v'chein or v'chein nagu.
Over here it says v'chein nogu.
V'chein, oh, it said by me also, v'chein, I'm sorry. V'chein nogu, loimer, birchas kayanim, samach l'birchas atayrim. Uvekivan, she'oimim, oisai, l'shem limud, being that birchas atayrim, he says an interesting thing here, being that birchas kayanim is said l'shem limud, and not, v'loi, mishum zeichel in the siyas kapayim, has nothing to do with the Nesiyas Kapayim. Oimim oisoi afilu kaidem oir habayker. So therefore we say even if it's not there yet. Now, and if it was for Mitzad Birchas Kainim, Apa Pisha ein Nesiyas Kapayim balaygo. So that's a raya that what we say Yivarechacha is al tzlimud, not al Birchas Kainim. U'divrei Hakol. Im his cholimut acha birchas atayron v'hifsek migolamed v'nesasrik basokam v'chosag limuda ein tzorah l'asur l'voro im hu odom sherago l'moed tamid v'af k'sheyotzer l'isasrik b'parnosay mimaya l'asur srochav v'chol ma de'efsher k'dei l'asur v'l'moed she'esek zeh ein choshev hefsek inyan brachot, that this hefsek that he made, that he went out to do his asakim. Kivan shebishor shehu misasek boy datay al limudai.
Like all of us.
Beharehu v'hu daim misam v'hu adin l'merchas u'beis hakisei. If someone after made a bracha and he learned, and then later he went to the mikveh. So he wouldn't have to make a bracha when he comes out of the mikveh. She'enim chashuvim hefsek, ufi she'af b'shava'oide b'mechas b'beis hakisei eina mesiah datay migombai. He's not mesiah datay. He doesn't say a tracht von den demos. He says it's not mesiah datay. Very careful. I told a story one time that there was this Yid that came to his Rebbe, and he said, I don't know, but when I daven, fällt mir ein alle machshavas zares, and when I go to the bathroom, fällt mir ein terutzim auf Rambam. So what should he do? So the little boy said to the Rebbe, Tata, sag ihm, soll daven bei Sakisen.
ואחר כך?
אין המסיע דעת מגומות, אחר כך, וכן אם השכב עצמה לישון, if he went to sleep, ואין יוכל לישון, אין זה הפסק, כפי שבאוידי נהיה דעת על לימודי, וכן, as long as he's awake, he still thinks about it until he falls asleep. Chain im Yoshen alatzira yodov. He puts on his hands and he falls asleep. Chain im Yoshen alatzira yodov. Shinas aray. Eine chashuva hefsek. Avo Yoshen shinas kva. Al mitasei. That is chashuva hefsek. B'chain misha ein daka. So if it's chashuva hefsek, Daddy would have to make a bracha later when he wakes up.
So, if he, let's say, so he goes to sleep and he wakes up in the middle of the night.
He's going to talk about that now.
That's not the problem. The purpose is he goes Shabbos afternoon, takes a little Shabbos nap. He wakes up then. What's the question? They want to go to a shir in the afternoon. They have to make brachas at there again.
Chenim Yoshen Shinas Kva. Al mitasai, chashuva hefsek, v'chein mi she'ein daka l'ilmod tamid, u'birach v'lamed she'ura v'yotzel l'asaka v'hesriach date mi l'ilmod, to learn anymore, b'oisei hayayim, v'achakach nimach achzer v'lilmod, tzarech u'varach. That's one opinion.
We don't do that.
Now we said v'yashayimim shebirchas atayrim he could be a shachar. Shaloi tiknu oisay ela pamachas bayim. Uficha filu yoshin shinas kva al mitosay. Oishiyotza lasoka v'siyah data ein tzorah l'hachzor levarach. V'chein nagu ukeshe loimed balayla kol zman shaloi yoshin ein tzorah l'hachzor levarach v'divrei hakol shalayla hoylach achayim. In other words, so the morning bracha that he made covers for the coming night if he's learning. If he went to sleep, is the most v'hishke kaidem aloysa shachar, sora levorach adivrei hakol. Then he'll have to, because it's right. It's going on the new day already. Sha'af l'svara achreina shehi kebirchas hashachar, and it covers for a whole day. Harei gam birchas hashachar u zamana hu gam kein kaidem ord hayayim yak sheniya mishnose. When he wakes up, he can say the brachos. V'im hoyaniya kol halayla, and he didn't sleep at all. So the svara harishayna ain't tzarach levarach k'sheyar hayayim kol zman shlo yisiyah datayin migumad. The svara achrayna tzarach levarach k'sheyar hayayim k'may shah birchas hashachar, like all other birchas hashachar. Shenat levarach av api shaloi nischayah b'hem v'haraitza lotzas yedei safek im yishma birchas yishma, not im Yishma birchas hatayra me'acha, hear from someone else. V'yiskaven lotzis yedei chavosay im efsha v'im lav yivorach ba'atzmai. And that is our minhag. That part is our minhag.
What do we do? So
you don't have a problem. You think the whole time to the Torah.
Our minhag is that Moshe, let's say, Shavuos at night. You're up a whole night, and from that second,
when you get up,
you can say brachos.
Because brachos of Torah become part of the regular brachos of the day.
Now I see a very interesting thing over here. I always had a problem. That when I read this, I thought of a teres. When we say birchas kainim, let's say. When the mechabed someone by a chuppah to say birchas kainim, so Shabbat Hashem Yisrael, Yah Hashem Paramichon, Yisrael Paramichon, V'samar Shmir B'nai Yisrael B'nai Avachem, right? When in the morning we say, and we don't add the V'samar Shmir B'nai Yisrael. Why? The teretz because it's not a shem brachon, it's a shem limud atayra. So that's why we don't add it. If
when you say
it as Shem bracha, then you add it, and if you're saying the same limud, then you don't have to.
Right.
When is the limud?
In the morning when you say bracha Hashem, that's absolutely.
That's you saying it because you just said
not
now you're doing that.
Not as bracha. So that's why you don't add the. Yeah.
And here it's a tefillah.
And when it's the same tefillah, shem bracha taka. The birchas kainim with shem bracha, then you add the samar shmei nesav and nevachem.
The Rebbe always is marked with that.
Right.
Always told the person to add the next pasuk whenever they say that.
So shaila is why by at night could be it's out not out bracha, now it's limud atay before you go to sleep.
When? Oh, when you say
we also don't about because over there also it's not out birchas kainim because birchas kainim is not at night, just like you said before. It's only during the day. So the whole in the birchas kainim is the same limud atayra before.
Not even hearing the camera.
What do you want? You want this or you want that?